Scorpio. Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me. For Scorpio's highest good. How is Scorpio feeling in this third week of January with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting, please? I've just turned around, my whole room's full of smoke from the sage. I think, you know, like when tarot readers, they like clear the throat and they're like, oh, someone doesn't want me to tell the truth. It's just the sage getting in the throat. 3 of Cups upright, so that could be celebration. So Scorpio, you could have achieved something, or it could be someone's birthday, or you could be having some sort of get together. Maybe you've just moved into a new house or something. Like, you could be at a work do. People have work do's, don't they, when someone has a baby or gets engaged or they have a big birthday. Don't know, I'm just trying to think. Could be, it speaks about third parties or community, so a family gathering, a work gathering, friends, you know, group gathering of some sort, like if you're part of a club or a society. It's happy times, it's good times, but in tarot, it can, depending on, you know, this is a love reading, depending on what other cards come out, it could be that there's a triangle going on between 3 people in terms of love. So let's see what else comes out. The Justice reversed. It's going in that direction, but let's get another one. Right, the Page of Cups could be an apology. It can be an expression of love, or it can be an apology. The fact that we got Justice reversed and the 3 of Cups, I'm leaning towards apology. Let's get 3 for your person. The Queen of Wands. Right. The Queen of Wands can be the other woman or the other man. So you've literally got this third party on your mind right now as you're watching this reading if you're Scorpio. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire energy. When I get a Queen of Wands ordinarily, it can just mean that someone's ambitious, they're focused, they're goal-getters, they're driven, self-motivated, they're a high achiever, they're responsible. But in this context, like the cards that have come out, she has a double meaning. Like the Queen of Swords can mean a divorce card. The Queen of Wands can be the person that you're cheating with. The Knight of Pentacles. So that, yeah, someone's into you, and I think it's this like person who's outside of your relationship or marriage. They want to offer you investment with that pentacle. If it was a cup, it'd be love. If it was a wand, it'd be sex. With pentacles, it's investment of time, energy, money. They want a future with you. They don't want to be on the outside. They don't want to be the third person, the third wheel. They want your full attention and they want a future. 10 of Swords, I think they've realised that they're very unhappy with this dynamic. You know, they don't want to continue how things are. So perhaps that's why you're apologising, because you know it's wrong. You could be a cusper because you've got the Justice major for Libra showing up. You could be a Libra Scorpio cusper, meaning if you're late on in Libra season, you could resonate with a lot of Scorpio readings as well. If you're early on in Scorpio season, you could resonate with a lot of Libra readings as well. Same as Aries and Taurus readings, always really similar. So whatever sign your neighbours with in zodiac order, whichever you're closest to, according to what day you were born, check those readings out. Because you get the same narrative, but you get different tidbits of information, different details come out, so you can build up the picture even further. The star, so we've got major for Aquarius. That can be wish fulfillment or it can be healing. I mean, the Queen of Wands has got 10 of Swords, end of a cycle of pain. But that's come after she offered her pentacle, so she offered investment. And I feel like she was rejected, so I don't think she's got wish fulfillment. And you've got justice reversed and apology, so I don't think you've got wish fulfillment. I think this is healing. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or someone with Aquarius in their chart. The Eight of Swords reverse, so we're released from mental entrapment. I'm going to show you the card upright just because I love the graphics. Did I show you the star one? Let me show you the star one. So cool. I watched this guy on TikTok and he literally looks like a Viking. Like he sells hair products. But his hair and his beard and like the way he dresses and everything, sometimes he dresses up just like in that picture, is so sick, like it's so manly. He does a lot of like stuff about protecting your peace because he was abused when he was younger. And he used to be like really overweight and like unconfident, and now he's like, you know, really muscular and everything, but he's got like a really really developed like sense of self and character, and he's very wise and stuff. Like he's been through so much. It's just really like inspirational. He says stuff that's just so profound. I just like following him for that really, but it was like the way he looked that caught my attention, so I think it's part of his brand now. You just never know what someone's life has been like, do you? Viking chart. I don't think his name is that, unless you're joking. I can't remember what his name. Oh, wait, he's something to do with science. It's something to do with science in his name. I'll put it on the video comments if I remember. Scientifically Savage. It's Scientifically Savage. Check him out, he's well good. The Two of Swords reverse, so removing blocks. So oh my god, there's so many swords here. Someone's removing mental blocks, they're no longer trapped, they're getting over it. I think the Queen of Wands is over this third party dynamic. I think it made them really unhappy. They did want you. Oh, do you? Yeah, I got from the red beard, I got the like Nordic vibe, the like Viking, you know, love of Vikings and stuff. Yeah, someone's gone through a lot of pain and they're no longer accepting a third party. They're not being the third wheel anymore. If you want to know how they feel, they really care about you, but you would have to do something to go and make this person your first priority and sort out this dynamic. It's not fair on anyone to do third party stuff. if you get the sense that this person is profound, they're important, you wouldn't necessarily just get this bond with anyone else, this chemistry with anyone else, this emotionally loaded passion, if that's what you're having and it's very important to you and you think they're a good person, you think they're high value, you can't leave them in a third party dynamic, because what it will do is show them that they're not your priority and you'll let them down over and over and over again because of your wife or your husband, because of your kids, because of your job, because of lots of reasons. It'll be, I can't see you, I can't do this, I can't do that. It can only go one way, a third party thing. If you happen to meet someone you didn't mean to, but you realise that the connection's extremely profound and things like that don't happen every day, you may only realise that retrospectively and it could be too late, but you've got to honour when a connection's important. Because you can have sex, you can have a one night stand with someone on a night out and it doesn't mean anything and it doesn't feel like anything because it doesn't mean anything. When there's a lot of feeling involved, it's because you connect with that person more than you do the person you're currently living with. And there's a big problem with that. It's like, it's messy because you are letting down someone that you've realised is important to you. And you're betraying someone you once had a really big promise to, and as far as they're aware, you're still happy with them. So it's not okay. You've got to deal with it, Scorpio. This is resonating. You need to tell someone that you want to separate, and then you need to tell someone else that they are actually extremely important to you and you've been an idiot, to let them feel like they're not enough. So this needs dealing with. We need justice upright, don't we? You can apologise as many times as you like. But we need justice. Let's get you some advice. What's the nature of this relationship, please, between Scorpio and the Queen of Wands? Worth waiting for. So you actually see this person as, it's not the way you'd feel if you just got with anyone, okay, of your type. Say, like, if you're hetero and you're a guy, not every woman's going to make you feel like this woman does. That's just an example, okay? You're an adult, you know that. You can have zero chemistry. You can have zero connection. You can have zero, emotional connection with someone and the sex be pretty good, but you're just kind of mates, and when you meet someone and the chemistry is good intellectually, you're stimulated by them, you bounce off each other, you spark off each other, you're happy just being around each other, you're thinking about them night and day, and then you have really amazing intimacy as well. It's probably because they're more than just a fling. They're more than what you're treating them like. So wake up, and rectify the situation, because this says divine timing is at work in your love life. This is not a random accident that you've met this person. They are going to be profound in your life. Well, they're healing from you. So you need to do something about this now. If you don't want them walking away from you or getting over you. It's making me feel very worried and very scared. So that's clairsentience, I'm picking up on your emotions there. Third parties don't always mean that you've cheated, but 99% of the time they do. Other readers will give examples of, and this has happened to me, so it is true. You know, like a parent that doesn't approve of you or doesn't quite take to the new, you know, your latest girlfriend or boyfriend, they don't quite take to them and they drive a wedge between you. And if you allow that to happen, you know, you're letting someone down that's really important to you, and you're not having a relationship, you know, with your parents. You're not marrying your parents. And some parents are toxic. They want to control you. So unless that person was hurting people, unless they were a narcissist or someone really toxic, your parents shouldn't be choosing who you get married to or have children with or who you lie in bed with at night. They should not be choosing that. They chose that for themselves. They didn't get to choose it for you. Okay, Tiger, Fire. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold, I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. Stand up for what you want, stand up for what you believe in and take action. Okay? You're the tiger, you are apex predator. Horse, freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Okay, so if you're dreaming of being with this person, if you're dreaming of making a new life for yourself, actuate it. Don't just sit on your hands. It's not going to do anything. Unicorn, infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Don't live life by other people's standards and don't do things because they feel more comfortable with it. It would be like being gay and pretending to be hetero. Okay, because you're worried about what people think or they're not quite comfortable with it, they don't like the idea of it. It's not about that, is it? Everyone deserves to love and be loved. Everyone deserves to be authentically themselves. So you can't stay in a marriage that you're not happy with, or stay in a union or a living place that you're not happy with because other people aren't comfortable with the idea of change and how it would affect them. It's not about that. So that needs to stop. Tell you what, the worst thing ever for the person who, you know, we're talking about you, we're talking about the feelings of the Queen of Wands, but the person who's married to you, who thinks everything's fine, who's living with you, they will know by you not wanting to kiss them anymore. They'll know by you pulling away from them, taking your hand when they try to hold hands with you. You know, not being excited to have photos, you know, making your social media just about yourself. They know, they can sense it, and it's horrible. You're not helping anyone by keeping up a pretense. So, you know, you're actually wasting years of that person's life that you're married to. They could be with someone that authentically, like, thrives off being with them. They think they're awesome. And you're keeping them alone while you go and, like, do whatever with the Queen of Wands. So you've got to think about how selfish that is. You're not a hero and you're not thinking about everyone's feelings. You might feel that, and that might be your motive for doing things behind their back and not breaking up the family. But you're actually keeping that person lonely, and that's not okay. Conscious focus. What I focus on, I attract more of. Starting with today, I will be more conscious of what I choose to spend time speaking or thinking of. I will do more of the things that bring me joy and see as more of these things begin to effortlessly flow into my life. So when you're happy, you attract more happiness. Do things that make you feel good. You know, visit places that make you feel free. Be outdoors in nature. Invest, you know, time in a course where you're doing some sort of hobby and you're meeting other people. Start a side hustle. Do something that makes you feel enthusiastic again. Like, because when you raise your vibrations, you attract in abundance, you attract in prosperity. Spirit rewards your hard work in the 3D with aces, you know, and helps you to be successful, helps you to meet more people that you vibe off, and rewards you for, you know, treating people the right way. So you'll see life turn around when you make these changes, Scorpio. It's not always bad. Divorce in society equals bad, equals, well, things are going to come back on you. It's not about that. Living your authentic life and doing right by everyone, you know, will mean divorce. So we've got to shift our like mentality around things like divorce. Contracts expire and we need to set people free so they can be with people that love them and adore them, and not force people into loneliness and then soothe ourselves by, you know, pleasing ourselves with someone else behind the back. That's not the right thing to do. Right, I've picked advice from there. I've picked advice from... I've not done this one, have I? And then we'll move on. Passion and pleasure. Savour your life. Live your life in a way that is authentic. You'll get full enjoyment. You'll be happier, and you'll start having better luck, better results. You'll meet more people who are happy, and everything will just be like an upward spiral. I thought I picked from the mermaid deck, but I don't think I have. Distant thunder, clear the air. You need to get the skeletons out of your closet. You need to tie up loose ends. Okay, you need to make these changes, and you need to make these announcements to this person that you reside with, if this is resonating, and you need to like face everything and treat everyone the way that they deserve. Okay. This deck will never sugarcoat this mermaid one. I love it. It's very succinct. It's always got the right advice. Advice for Scorpio, please. Explore. Maps show what has already been discovered. Go another way. Okay? You don't have to follow directions because it's what everyone else has done. Choose your own direction. So you could be worried about, you know, generational patterns and like, oh, you're going to be the one that has the divorce in the family, or you're going to be the one that, you know, lets everyone down. It's nothing to do with that. Okay, stop worrying about societal norms. Stop worrying about, it's 2025, and the main thing that you should do is evolve and grow as a person and do right by everyone concerned by living your life authentically, being honest, addressing things that are no longer working, treating everybody with the respect that they deserve. Okay. Right, I'm going to wrap that one up there. Hope it resonates for some Scorpios out there. And we'll move on to Sagittarius.